What's going on, everybody? We're on Dam Battlegrounds, and I'm going to show you all 6 locked rooms, how to open the doors, and what's inside. Our first locked room is going to be at Water Treatment Control. If you want to follow the exact path in the video, make your way to the southern tip of the POI and take this entrance. Heading inside, you're going to take a right through this metal detector. Make sure to handle any senseless violence along the way. Heading to the back of this hallway, swing a right, and your first locked room is here. This is going to be the Dam Surveillance Key. You do get a copy of this key from Celeste when you start the quest Greasing Her Palms. The room itself is quite small, but the loot quality is quite good in here. There are a couple of loose loot spawns where you can get advanced electrical components. There's a grenade case with a Bettina blueprint inside. That's nice. An ammo box with yet another Bettina blueprint. Love to see it. Got a Venator and a Shield Surge from a locker. That's pretty good. Nothing crazy from that one. A Showstopper blueprint. That's a fairly rare blueprint in my experience. And another Shield Surge. And then an underwhelming weapon crate, but I have gotten many purple weapons from this particular crate. Heading to Research and Administration, if you go to this side of the building, our second locked room is going to be on the ground floor directly through this entrance. Go ahead and close the door behind us. And the key to open this door is the Dam Staff Room key. You do not get this one from a quest, so you'll have to find it randomly. There's a security breach inside. And moving kind of quickly, in our lockers, we have a zipline, a Renegade 2, a Raider hatch key, herbal bandages, a Showstopper, more herbal bandages, a Wolfpack grenade, a photoelectric cloak, a sensor grenade, which we should dismantle for sensors, but I guess I forgot to. Another zipline, another Wolfpack, so you can see that the loot in this room is kind of crazy, probably because it's a red outlined POI. Vita shot, and a shield surge, and more herbal bandages. Heading back to that same entrance, the door we just looted is right there, but instead we're going to take a left and head to the back of this room. Once through the door, you hang another left, and there is a breachable door here. Before you take the zip line up, there are a couple of turret spawns here. The only dangerous one is this one here, so if this one's not on the map, and it spawns in one of the other locations, you should probably ignore them and just go straight up the zip line. That way, if somebody else comes behind you, you'll hear the gunfire. The turret I'm shooting now, for example, if it doesn't spot you, it won't actually manage to track you on your way up the zip line, so it's fairly innocuous. There's another spawn on the ceiling that's the same way. Heading through this door, there are going to be 3 pop spawns here. I think they're called pops. You know what I'm talking about, the little white Roombas. And this is the Dam Control Tower key. You do get this one as a quest reward for the trifecta. Heading inside, there is a motion-activated camera on the wall that you might want to shoot out. And up the stairs and to the left, there is a turret here. Both of the tables up these stairs in the back left corner are weapon spawns. I've seen a lot of Torrentes there, and then there's actually a weapon crate here with our third Bettina blueprint for the video. Love to see it. Little Berletta on the side. These lockers are kind of hit or miss. We got mod components, light bulb showstopper, and then a shield surge in the last one. Heading across the room, the entire row of these terminals is a loose loot spawn, but I've mostly seen low-tier grenades and stacks of ammo on them, so it's not terribly worth your time, but you might as well check if you're here. There's a security breach tucked behind these stairs here, which they can be pretty hit or miss. Good source of weapon components, at least. And then heading to the back, we got a grenade case with a wolf pack in it, not too bad. Random breachable container, it's kind of whatever. And a med bag. Something really interesting I caught on recording here was this cart by the entrance for the first time spawned a Torrente 3. I've never seen a tier 3 weapon spawn as loose loot before, I don't think. At least I've never noticed if I have, so make sure to check that out. Once again, the lockers are decent at best. We'll take a trigger nade. And the showstopper. Heading back across the room, if you jump up on this set of terminals, there is a switch you might have missed that opens a door. Don't get too excited. This door only opens from the inside, so you can't access the loot room from any cheeky jumps or anything, but you can get to this balcony without opening the locked room. There's a ladder hanging down from the roof, but the jump to and from is very sketchy, so I would not recommend it unless you're trying to escape from somebody holding the entrance. There's a turret on the corner here, so be careful. And if you brought a zipline or found one, you can anchor it about halfway down this slant for a quick escape. This is the ladder to the roof that I was talking about. It's quite the sketchy jump. And there are a couple of other lootable containers here, including a grenade case. For locked rooms 4 and 5, I'm going to start on the balcony overlooking the extraction point at Testing Annex, but you can really start this from anywhere. The main idea is to just get inside of the annex and then make your way to the lowest floor. There are a couple of staircases that'll do the job, or you can just go to the middle and jump off the railing. It doesn't really matter too much. But you're making your way down here through the swampy bit and looking for this door here. There's the location on the map. Now, the bad thing about this area is there are 2 doors that are unlocked with the Dam Testing Annex key, but it's a single-use item, so you have to choose one door or the other. The good news is, you get a copy of this key from Shawnee when you turn in the quest, A Lay of the Land. This particular door has 3 of these lootable component storages. As you can see here, we got an advanced electrical component, we get a second one somewhere in here. 2 ashtrays, they tend to have pretty mediocre loot. 2 grenade cases, the second of which actually ends up having a showstopper and a wolf pack, so we'll take those. A couple of desk drawers. An osprey in this one is pretty nice. A whole lot of nothing in the second one. There's our second advanced electrical component. Pretty good loose loot on the terminals over here. A med bag. And we end up seeing a lure grenade and a Vita shot. So not the best, not the worst. Moving on. Heading back to that starting door. This is going to be the room that we just looted. The first of the locked rooms here. If you follow this hallway down, the second door that is unlocked with the Dam Testing Annex key is going to be right here. This is my preferred door, as these lockers are quite good. There's a Renegade and a Vita spray. A med bag on the floor. And most importantly, these breachables have a high chance to spawn sensors, a decent chance to spawn power rods, and a decent chance to spawn advanced electrical components. So you get all the stuff to make the Raider hatch key to get out of here from these few lootable containers, as well as a power rod to use on our 6th and final locked room. So spoiler alert, that's how you get into the final one. We dismantle that sensor grenade, that gives us our 3rd sensor, and now we have everything we need to make that Raider hatch key on location. Continue looting these, nothing too crazy, no loose loot spawned there, but I believe that there is a chance. More sensors. And more sensors, plus another advanced electrical component. So we can go ahead and make our Raider hatch key like so. And now we have the ability to leave with our loot without having to attract a lot of attention. Fortunately, there is a Raider hatch very close to this location that's going to be the Red Lakes hatch. Moving on to our final location. Our 6th and final locked room is going to be at the power generation complex, and I'm going to start from this location here. If you've seen my 8-minute caravan loot run, then you probably recognize this zip line. If you haven't, links in the description. Essentially, this area is really good for advanced electrical components, sensors, cooling fans, and light bulbs. Anyway, once you open this door, there's occasionally a turret spawned on the ceiling here you're going to have to deal with, and you can already see our locked room on the right here. The unique thing about this locked room is it is opened with a power rod, not a key. Here are the materials for crafting one, but you do need refiner level 3 for the craft. You may also find them in the breachables in this room. And upon entry, you're looking at a few loose med spawns in the chairs. We get a defib this time. Weapons can spawn on the table and in the lockers. I believe this time we get a Venator, another defibrillator, a couple of Vita shots maybe, and lots of ammo. That's pretty much going to do it for this room though, and the video. So if this helped you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for your time.